Alright, so Class Dojo is like Facebook. It's where you can post stories, both teachers and students, about what's going on in the classroom. You can also provide feedback to your students, and if your parents join Class Dojo as well, then that means they'll have their own separate account where they can log in and check and see the feedback that you're providing, to their children, to their child, and they can see, like what their student is working on. So I'm going to show you what a class looks like. So this is a language arts class, and you see here it has 4 students, and then for each of them there's feedback that's been given to them. If you want to see the feedback that was given, then you click on view reports, and then it'll show you the overall feedback for the class. And then if you individually go through each one, you can see the feedback that was given to each student and what was positive and what needed work. You can also check attendance this way. If attendance was taken, then you can see what here it says this student was late, and then you can mark whether a student was absent. If you go to stories, you can also see that here on this main page, this would be considered my page, where I can fill out a story for the student, not for the student, for the class, as far as what we're doing. And then you can also click on the class stories, where this is what students are posting on the wall about what's going on in class. And then under messages, you can see the messages that are sent either to parents or to each student, if you invite your students to send it. So to actually create a class, what you want to do is to add a class. If you're part of a school, then you have an option to scroll down, find your school. And if you're not affiliated with the school, you click I'm not in a school. You can select the year. So let's say this is a 1st grade class, and we'll just put in homeroom. You can title the class whatever you want, and then you click add class, and then you can start adding the student's name. So okay, so let's say that you add 6 students to the class. You can click on Done Adding Students. And then if you want to put in what skills they're good in, you can either put in helping others. You can edit it. So let's say you want this to say including in-text citation, and you can click on how many points it's worth. Actually, let's change this. This is for a younger class. So if you want to change with the headings, you can do that. If you want to add in skill, you can add in physically like that. You can also click what needs work. So let's say you can put off task. There would be -1 point. And then after this, you have the option to send out both parents and students handouts. So if you click on this PDF, then you'll see that an invitation for both the students and the parents have been created, and it shows you basically what you need to do to sign up. It'll have a code for the parents if they're going to sign up, and then it will have a code for the students. And then you see here that it has the student's name. So then you will give this to each student that's in the class. And if you keep going through, you see their name at the top. So once you've done with that, then you see your class has been added. And this is where you can take attendance. You can mark everyone as here. If you have a student who's absent, then you can mark them absent and then click save. And then, for instance, if you want to, like I said, select multiple students, you can do that, and then you can give feedback to them. So 2 students got a point for including their name on paper. And then, for instance, if you want to say this student was off task, and then you see here that it'll give them a negative. You can also do random, and then you can give feedback that way. Or if you want to add a post to the wall like this, you can share something. So then this will be posted to Mary's story. And then if you click here, it'll take you to the wall. And then you'll see here that the comment's been added. And then you can actually, if you click on another name, go to their wall and share something. If you want to add a photo, you can do that as well. And this is currently student mode. You can change it from student mode to class mode. If you just want to go to class stories, then this is for where the teacher can add a comment. So you can add a post that way. And then, as I said before, if you want to send a message, then you can send a message to the parents. And then, for instance, if you send the invite and the parent connects, then you can let them know what's going on.